The people that were invited were on the outside. They never came. They never married the king. But the people that came, the wedding's already. Now in those days there was a custom. And the custom was that every person that was invited to the wedding was given a very special wedding gown. You see? But there was one man that came and said, I don't want that. I don't want the wedding gown. I just want to wear my ordinary clothes. So the master said to him, what are you doing here? You haven't got a wedding gown on. He said, well, I've got my clothes on. Oh. The king said, I'm terribly sorry, but unless you are clothed as I intend you to be clothed, you can't be a part of this wedding. Out you go. And he was put out. Why? Because you and I, we have on in the wedding the robe of righteousness. The robe of righteousness. That beautiful white robe whereby we know we are the children of God. So we go into the wedding. And here's the Christ, the Son of the living God. And the Father says, okay, it's time for the wedding. And here's your spouse. All of you here today are his wife. Why? You were taken out of him. You were taken out of him. At least you thought you were. And this wedding is to put you back where you belong. And so the king said to his son, behold your wife. Behold your wife. And the ceremony went on. And we married the son. Beloved, you know what a marriage is, don't you? I mean, many of you people have been married anyway, so you understand. You've been there. This is in the spirit. I want you to be able to transfer things like that into the spirit in the sense of understanding what is behind this thing. What is behind this thing? It's a man and a woman who find themselves in love. When you're in love, love says, I want to possess the object of my love. When I saw my wife 56 years ago, oh, maybe 57, 58 years ago, when I saw her, she was a nurse in a beautiful white uniform. She had a little nurse's hat on her head, you know. And I saw her and I said, wow. I fell in love with her. And what do you think I wanted to do? I wanted to possess her. So what did I do? I married her. She's mine. I married her. And the two become one. Beloved, for many of you, it's still Christ and you. For many of you, it's still Christ and you. It's me and Christ is in me. I want you to be married today. I want to tell you, God said, my son must have a wife. You will never be complete. I don't care what you become. You can become the king of the whole world if you want to in the natural, but I want to tell you, you will never have the same joy that I have when I became one with the Christ of God. Jesus Christ is the King over all the kings of the earth. Amen. Jesus Christ is the Lord over all the lords upon this earth. The King owns the earth and the fullness thereof, and everybody that dwells on it. The King says, I love you. Today would you marry me? Today would you become one with me? How do you do that? We go into the conception chamber. You see how it works? And you become one with him. This is spiritual, brother, sister. This is spiritual, but I want to tell you, if you can grasp this today, you will go home with a knowledge and a teaching that will take you out of this world and lift you into the heavenlies. And Paul went to the third heaven. I want to tell you, he'll take you up. I don't know how many of them there are there, but you will be lifted up into the heavenlies in Christ Jesus. You've got to become one with him, and you do that as you make love.
Right.
May God bless you today. And